Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Snippy Joker, and on today's episode we are continuing with our lineup of heroes, and today we are doing Mantis. Now Mantis has had a couple of changes in most recent patches, and I have played her a couple of times before. In fact, I think I started off my Marvel Rivals career, if you say, with Mantis, but there have been some changes made to her over the last couple of patches, so we're going to see how she does now. And boy oh boy did I need a refresher on how to play her. Now before we begin, we're going to go over, of course, some of her abilities, and then we'll get into the tips and tricks of what I've learned playing Mantis before and now. So first things first, she has what I call life energy that come out of her hands. She gets about 20 of them. They come out of both hands, and they do damage to the enemy. They do not do healing factors like most other healers, for example Luna Snow, Cloak and Dagger, and Wonder Woman. I always thought they did, and maybe that's one of the changes, but when it comes to healing, she does it a little differently than most others. Next up is her ability to have herself power up. Now, you see the 4 leaves on the screen there below my cursor. When you hit circle, or whenever you hit the button on your controller or keyboard, the first ability allows her to power up to get stronger and also start to heal herself. The next ability is her sleeping ball, and you shoot out a purple wave of energy that if it hits an enemy, it'll put them to sleep for a couple of seconds, allowing you for you and your team to attack them. The move after that is pretty much you can send out an orb to an ally to increase their damage. It's like a damage buff to them, and uses one of the leaves on your screen, so you can't constantly do it. You have to wait for one of those leaves to come back. And lastly is her healing factor. When you hit this button, which is L2, I believe, on the PlayStation 5 controller, it sends out another orb to your ally to heal them over time, but also heal yourself over time. So that's 2 different ways Mantis can heal herself. So she's kind of like a double trigger, because most healers, well, maybe Luna Snow, but most healers can't heal themselves. Mantis, on the other hand, can. Now that we've gone over the basic movements of Mantis, then there's her ult, which we've seen kind of like creates a green aura that heals not only your heroes in that green aura, but also Mantis, and can be used to stop certain ults. And then lastly, her passive, if you're at full health, her movement speed does increase, and she has a good team up with Adam Warlock where she can be revived. You know, you choose her where you can be revived in certain places. Now let's go into the tips and tricks part of Mantis. Like I said before, Mantis doesn't heal with her main attack, which is different from most other healers. So you want to make sure you are aware of your teammates and make sure that you're falling back at a good distance behind your teammates and trying to communicate with them, hey, don't go too far because I can't heal you as well as most other healers. And a lot of times I'm mostly in the main fight when I shouldn't be. That's one of the mistakes I have with Mantis and what I had to learn. And you'll see towards the end of this video, along with a couple of team changes, that I was too close to the battle. I should be keeping a distance, because the good thing about Mantis is she can shoot at a good distance, maybe 15-20 meters. So you want to make sure you stand at a distance, use your main attack to push back the enemy, put them to sleep if you get close enough, and try to use that purple orb to put them down to sleep, to not only try and take them out, but have your teammates take them out as well. Mantis takes a lot of requirement of teamwork, but she is the level 1 star and a great beginner to learn how to be a healer, because it teaches you how to be aware of your surroundings. Whereas other healers, you can heal with your main attack or use some of the other healer abilities. Mantis is teaching you, like, hey, stay back, you're a healer, you're not DPS, be aware of your surroundings, and shoot out your healings over time. So one of the things you want to do is you want to heal not only your DPS, but you want to heal your tanks and give some power-ups to your DPS characters. Now you can put both of them on there. You can put a healing factor and a power-up on your allies to tank or DPS, and you'll see on, I believe, either the left or right side of your screen who has that buff. Oh, it's on the right side, I just saw it for the thing. So I gave a healing factor and a power up to the thing because he's going after Thor, and he can use that extra damage and healing to take them down. But of course, the Thor, wise as he was, saw me get too close in the battle and went after me, which is why you want to stay back. And don't also forget to buff up Mantis, because you can use your circle button to give yourself an extra boost in damage and also pretty much start healing Mantis over time, which is what happened here. Although most of my teammates are gone, I tried to boost up her damage to get the Thor off me, but I was surrounded. So use that wisely. Now, as for the leaves as they regenerate, so regenerate over time, but if you get critical hits on an enemy with your main attack, you will gain it faster. So try and be wary of the leaves on the bottom of your screen. You only have 4 of them, so that means if you buff up yourself, heal an enemy, or heal an ally, and buff up an ally, you're using 3 of the leaves, only leaving 1 left. So try and use it, then realize, okay, let me start attacking enemies from a distance to gain those leaves back so I can heal other allies. But like I said before, the biggest thing with Mantis is you have to be wary of your surroundings, because the only way to heal your allies is either by your ult or L2, sending out your life orb to that ally. So be wary of that. And then finally her ult. Her ult does heal your allies and yourself over time. And the thing is, though, it can stop most ults, except for, as you saw in here in a previous part of this gameplay, Jeffrey's ult. So if you hear Jeffrey's ult while you put your ult out, try and be aware of where it is, because you can move and attack. Unlike other ults, healing ults like Luna Snow, you can't really attack, you have to just dance your way to healing or damage. Cloak and Dagger, you're pretty much swarming the field to heal, you can't really attack. Loki, I believe you can attack with, no, because the Loki, you're just changing clones. And then Jeffrey, you're pretty much just going around swimming and eating. With Mantis, when you ult, you can move and attack. So I got hit by Jeffrey twice once while using my ult, and the other time while, I think maybe both times while using my ult. When I used my ult here in a couple of seconds, I heard Jeffrey's attack. And in that moment, you're going to want to basically figure out where he is, see if he's going to come after you, and jump out of it. Because you can jump out of Jeffrey's ult, you don't have to be sucked in, which you'll see in a few minutes. So be wary of your ult, use it when there's another ult on the field, use it to help your allies heal, or when you're making a push. Now, tell me your thoughts about Mantis. Do you like Mantis? Because after the patch, I feel like she's not really a top tier healer. I'd rather choose Luna Snow or Cloak and Dagger or Wonder Woman as my top 3. Do you still like Mantis? Do you hate Mantis? Are you a Mantis main? What are your combos? What are the things you like to use mostly with Mantis? What are your surroundings? Let's have a conversation in the comments. I appreciate all the love and support I get with whoever views my channel. If you can sub to help me grow, that'd be fantastic. If you can like my video to show YouTube that people are liking it, that would be fantastic. And then, like I said, chat in the comments. Let me know. Alright? Appreciate all the love and support I get with these. Appreciate anyone who views it and likes it. I really enjoy doing this and can't wait to do more. This is my healing series, so we're going to do more of the healers. We've already done DPS and tanks. So I appreciate everything, and I'll see you on the next one.